Hello, my name is Jaden Gowdy, and this is my personal testimony for the Fouts Boxing Combat System. So just to give a little intro to who I am 22 years old. I'm an amateur fighter. I have an amateur title in MMA, and I am 4-0 in MMA at the amateur level. So before I ran into Matt, I had no clue what it had meant to be a striker. At the beginning, I didn't even realize what I was learning when I adopted his system. I first met Matt at Jackson Wink MMA Academy. I was introduced to him by another one of his fighters named Jared. And the first time I started working with Matt was on the speed bag, and he absolutely blew my mind. Like, I had no idea how to use the speed bag, never touched it before, couldn't even hit it. And so he was immediately started giving me drills to do, and from that moment, it completely opened up my perspective and changed the way I started to look at striking. And then I would just continue to talk to him, and he would just blow my mind with the next drill and then the next drill, and I was like, holy shit, I'm actually starting to understand what he's saying and put the organize what I was doing. And I was never able to do that before with my coaches. With grappling, it's a little bit easier to do that, but nobody ever did that with striking for me. It's this is legit. And then I continued to work with Matt, and then he started working with me on punching power. And I thought I hit pretty hard. He's like, hit the bag as hard as you can. And I hit the bag, and I'm like, damn, that's kind of weak as fuck. And so then I saw him hit the bag, and I'm like, holy shit, he should not be able to generate that much force. And so then he started teaching me exactly what he was doing. And I was pretty new to it at first. I was not coordinated enough to do what he was doing. But I went back home. I worked on it for 6 months, stayed in contact, sent him videos. He would review those videos for me and tell me the next piece and then the next piece and stuff. And eventually, about last year, around this time, August, I got the chance to work with him again. And that's when he really all that work, studying with them, just trying to break it down piece by piece, that's when I really started to get some crazy growth. And I was hitting harder than ever. I was sharper than ever. I went to when I was at Jackson Wink, I got in the best shape I've ever been in, man. And I worked my ass off for camps, but it was just a different level of monkey strength that I started to get from these workouts and his stretching routines and every part of his system, And I started going and sparring these pros, and I was like, holy shit, I'm getting the better of these guys, And this other guy, he was on Tough Ultimate Fighter, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm getting this guy tired. There's no fucking way. And so I was surprising myself with the sparring. Competing, not competing, but getting to train with these guys. And, it seemed like every piece was falling into place. And then I went back home, and then I was sparring all my teammates, and they could not read a thing I was doing. They had no idea. They were completely lost. I'm like, wow, I grew so much. I trained with him for a month down there. I'm like, I gained so much experience in that fucking 1 month that I was just outworking everybody, So that was a really cool experience to be able to just go and outwork everybody. I was also coming off an injury, so I had been not training for a year, not sparring for over a year, and I was going in. It was I had been training that whole time and then some. So yeah, that was pretty insane. And then yeah, I ended up getting injured again. Blah 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 blah. I'm recovering now, but I definitely plan to go back to train with them. But if you're a fighter and you guys are serious about becoming a high level striker, I truly believe Matt is the best striking coach in the world. Like, I have not seen anybody. Now, you know, I could be wrong. There may be a sleeper out there. I've not seen anybody teach what Matt is teaching and break it down how he breaks it down and know exactly how it works like Matt does. Matt is the greatest striking coach in the world. And if you're a serious fighter, you need to go train with him. Matt's not going to sugarcoat shit. Matt's going to be fucking real. Matt is who he says he is. Matt wears it on his sleeve. And Matt doesn't fuck around. So if you guys aren't serious about this shit, if you guys aren't serious about being the best fighter you can be, don't even fucking bother. You know, don't even fucking bother getting in there. Don't even bother going down and train with him. But if you're serious and you fucking want it, go train with Matt, because he has some gold. So that's my personal testimony on the Fouts Boxing Combat System. Get out there, get after it, go fucking train with Matthew Fouts.